Kolby here. I just spent a few weeks over in the UK and was having lunch with a good friend of mine who's in the copyright and marketing world. He's worked really hard at where he is, and he's getting ready to. He just made the announcement on a huge event that he's hosting with some of the world's leaders in marketing and copywriting. And I made the joke and said, "Man, you're an overnight success." And we both laughed because I know how many years he has put into perfecting his craft. How many hours this guy works 70 to 80 hours a week, and is just a plethora of knowledge on his topic set. So as I thought about it, I wanted to really outline three things, three different industries and verticals where there was an overnight success, and I want to put this into perspective. Let's start with Gary V, or Gary Vaynerchuk. He's an entrepreneur, he's an investor, he's an author, he's a public speaker, he's an online personality. You see, he's a Russian immigrant. He came over to the United States when he was 2. He worked in his parents' liquor store. He started a video blog, which was one of the first video blogs of its time, speaking about wine and the way different wines tasted and a little bit of history about wine. He revolutionized really using social media for individuals and companies to build a brand. He was talking about social media way before it became Facebook, right? He started in 1998. He took over his parents' wine business, took it from $3 million to $50 million by the end of 2005. In 2009, he started a media company, a media marketing company, and by 2015, that asset was named one of the top marketing agencies in the entire world. He runs an investment firm. He does a successful video series today. He's the #1 best-selling author. That's 15 years of work in overnight success, right? Let's talk about the next piece here. The band Pearl Jam. For those of you who are too young to maybe understand who that is, it's a rock band out of Seattle, led by a gentleman by the name of Eddie Vedder. You see, they started in 1984. Their first album didn't break till 1991. That was their debut album, was called 10. They had huge adversity. They lost multiple band members based on health issues. At one point, they were living in their van, sleeping in their tour van as they were really kind of pushing their way into the music business. As they built some success around the debut album 10, they refused to do traditional interviews. They pushed away from video formats and really did not want to participate in the industry at all. There's a Rolling Stone quote that came out that quoted the band as sabotaging their own career. Here you are, you fast forward that, they've had 32 million records sold. They've had 7 years from their start to the debut album as to where they are today. That's 31 years in the music business. Another overnight success, right? Now let's talk about the platform that I originally posted this video on, Facebook. A lot of you guys know the history around Zuck. If you don't, they started as Face Smash in 2003. It was kind of a hot or not. You rated people based on their pictures. That morphed into Facebook in 2004. That was released in universities, traditionally Stanford and Harvard. It wasn't open to the general public. They went open to all users under the profile and the platform we know today in 2006. Multiple acquisitions and multiple investments as they have continued to grow. They have a market value today of over $245 billion. That's 12 years from the inception of day one in a dorm room to what you know today, as you can follow them on the stock market, right? There's no such thing as an overnight success. If you're working on ideas now that you've set into motion, or you're thinking about setting ideas in motion, keep pushing. Your overnight success is coming, right? You've got to just keep pushing, and you got to have that tenacity and drive to succeed. That's it. It's Kolby.